Stars, what was the status of Kevin Hart and Torrei Hart's marriage when he shot to success and then she became portrayed both in his comedy and in the gossip streets as a bitter ex? The former college sweethearts have long since called it quits. Kevin Hart and Torrei Hart endured a relationship filled with ups and downs. Their relationship, marriage, and eventual divorce have continued to pop up time and time again. Evidently, as Kevin Hart is one of the most prominent figures in the entertainment industry, his romances have been closely followed by fans and the media alike. However, Torrei Hart is also a full-fledged comedian as well. The pair rarely relate with one another today, save for their co-parenting duties. Nonetheless, once upon a time, they were inseparable. Let's take a closer look at the timeline of their relationship. 2001, Kevin and Torrei Hart meet. Kevin and Torrei Hart first met in Philadelphia while attending community college. They both shared a passion and love for comedy, and this made them bond quickly. Their connection was immediate, and their relationship blossomed soon after. The pair began dating and decided to embark on a journey to establish careers in the entertainment industry, making the big move to Los Angeles. After 8 months together, the lovebirds got engaged. There's no discussion of doing stand-up back in Philly. There's no discussion of, what money or job opportunity drove them to Los Angeles. 2003 to 2008, tying the knot, parenthood, and life in the spotlight. Kevin and Torrei Hart were engaged for a year before they got married in 2003. The couple had a private ceremony and were surrounded by family and friends. They started building their life together, and in 2005, they welcomed their first child, a daughter they named Heaven Leigh Hart. 3 years later, Torrei gave birth to their son, Hendrix Hart. As Kevin's career began to take off with stand-up comedy specials and acting roles, the couple faced the challenges of maintaining a relationship in the demanding entertainment industry. His career soared to new heights, and his rising stardom meant he spent more time away from home. This also meant Torrei spent more time alone, raising their children. As the years passed, Kevin made appearances in successful movies, TV shows, and stand-up specials. However, this put a strain on their marriage. 2010 to 2011, Torrei and Kevin Hart separate and divorce. In February 2010, after almost 8 years of marriage, Kevin and Torrei Hart were reportedly separated and headed for divorce. Kevin requested joint custody of their 2 children. A year later, the pair finalized their divorce. While the two cited irreconcilable differences as the cause for their divorce, many believed that Torrei's inability to build a successful career was the cause. According to People, Torrei later stated that Kevin Hart had cheated on her in 2009. The lady in question was allegedly Kevin's current wife, Eniko Parrish, cousin or sister to Jordan Craig, the first baby mama of Khloe Kardashian's baby daddy, Tristan Thompson, lately of suspension from the NBA, right? So Eniko Parrish comes from a family that is not a stranger to dating men of means. And the elder generation in that family is not a stranger to supporting the girls in finding those men of means. Does anyone know what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about? Post-divorce, despite their separation, the former couple have continuously emphasized their commitment to co-parenting their children. Both Kevin and Torrei Hart continued to pursue their respective careers, and throughout the challenges that come with their respective careers, they maintained a united front when it came to their children. As aforementioned, Kevin famously married Eniko Parrish in 2016. The new couple has a son, Kenzo Cash, and a daughter, Torrei, on the other hand, has been open about her experiences co-parenting with her ex-husband and his new wife. While on the Cali Kickback podcast, Torrei Hart has spoken about how her career as a comedian was not easy because she was married to Kevin. I don't doubt it, right? Let's not even talk about the struggle of being a woman comedian or even a black comedian. But you put those two together and you have all kinds of people who are trying to, you know, up to Kevin and his circle. Let's not just even talk about the entourage, the people who run the venues or the black nights at the different comedy venues where your children live. Let's not even talk about whether you have the ability to go on the road as a mother of minor children, right? But in as much as Kevin Hart has been in a position to get his entourage auditioned for pilots, get them writing gigs on shows, has any opportunity of that sort, which is, oh yeah, go ahead, do it on your own, try it on your own. The hookups that have been given to the buddies, the people who keep the secrets, who turn a blind eye in the office, right? All them people, hookups. Where's the hookup for Torrei Hart? This article says nothing about whether the two of them, Torrei and Kevin, were performing stand-up on the Philly stand-up comedy circuit. This article says nothing about was Torrei Hart writing for Kevin earlier in his career, because other sources have said specifically that, right? While on the Cali Kickback podcast, Torrei Hart spoke about how her career as a comedian was not easy because she was married to Kevin. Honestly, I think it's hindered me more so than helped, she said. It just so happens the person that I married just blew up so big, and now it's me just working on getting out of a shadow and constantly putting in the work, but I was always in the comedy realm. That's my life. I don't know that much about Torrei Hart's comedy or career or writing. I definitely know she's been a mainstay in the subject of particularly Kevin's early stand-up projects and tours. But if she was a writer for him, it's never been credited as more than hearsay.